All right, welcome to our life in the Philippines. Today, day 30 of this quarantine, and I was joined this morning with some of the locals here from the barangay and some work for the mayor's office, and we are preparing another little rice distribution. There is a situation where we all know what's going on, and a lot of these people they have not had any relief packages from the official side, and we want to try to just bridge a little bit of that to help people so they can get a little bit of food. And it's amazing to see the gratitude from people, the smiling faces when we're out doing this, and we actually enjoy it. I got help today, so I don't have to be in the front, and these guys are Paco, the guys you see in the video. He is a former captain here. He's been captain in this barangay for 12 years, and he has promised me to help me or us to just get things out where the need is the biggest. We all know there's needs everywhere, but some families have less than others, let's put it that way. And I don't like to put a classification on people, but there are middle class, upper class Filipinos. They're doing well, but these people, a lot of them are poor, and we just decided to try to help out and do a little bit what we can. And this area has roughly about 100 families living in here. So obviously the need is great, and they are trying to do as much as they can to help out. Just to go around and make sure everybody is okay. Some of these families have not been out for a long time, little bit known. A lot of them don't even have any money to go out and shop groceries for us and other things. So we are just trying to fill the little gap. Yes, so this morning was quite busy trying to go out and get the rice and all that. And today we are actually joined with some of the task force people as well. So we have a great help there. And it's wonderful to see these smiling faces and the gratefulness. Filipinos are strong people. There are very rarely do you ever see a sad face. Positive, things are tough many times, even outside the current circumstance, and but people are really happy people. You see the smiles on almost everyone that receives just a simple little package of rice. In this case, we put 2 kilo. Each kilo contains about 7 portions, I would say, and so they get 14 portions. And obviously this is not enough, but it is a relief when the relief is needed. So smile again. You guys can see it. They're happy people, and I enjoy doing this. Now sometimes I'm wondering, the quarantine that has been imposed on us, it could be pretty tough, and I'm wondering if it is good or bad, in the sense that it will get some severe financial long-term effects before the society can go back to work. And I just watched an article, or actually a YouTube, from 60 Minutes in Australia, and they had done a few minutes of what do you call it, report on one country, and that happens to be my country, who has basically not shut down completely. They took a different approach. I guess the risks are a little higher. You can see that death per capita is a little higher. Here we got a blind man, and he just thanked us. You know, we see this all the time. Anyway, back to Sweden. Sweden took this approach to not shut down completely. But from what I understand, they have a form of quarantine where they quarantine those who are vulnerable to this disease. So the younger generation can be out there and work and produce, keep the economy going, while they protect people like me, you know, in their mid-60s and up, and those with preconditions that could be detrimental to them. So I don't know if that's the right approach, good approach, but to me it kind of makes sense to let the economy go and function, and use the people that are less risk to keep the economy rolling. Just a thought, but it's interesting. Actually, it was one of my subscribers that alerted me to this YouTube, so I watched it, and I think I said I'm going to mention this. Here you see some of the families here. There's a lot of them. In some of the houses, people are crowded. There's homes here. There is 14, 15, 16 people in the family, and when we do distribute the rice, we take that in consideration also to the amounts we are giving out a little bit. You know, a family of 4, 2 kilo rice, well, it will last for a few days, but you have 14 people in there. It doesn't last but for a day. So we take some of that in consideration as well. And here we are coming into a not so developed housing area. and people are living here under circumstances that we as Westerners has hard to understand, or we probably wouldn't even survive, many of us. On one hand, I can live in a clay hut, but you know, you see the kids here, it's amazing. Smiley faces. They're a little shy, some of them, but that's normal for any child. So Sir Paco here, his name is Umberto, an Italian name, I think. He is the leader of this whole thing today, so we let him have at it. And as you can see, you know, here's a narrow alley in, and there's actually some people living in the back here as well. So we're gonna try to get some of the rice dropped off here. This home, the mother wasn't there, was just the children, and we still dropped off a little back. The thing I'm wondering about is money that should have been released here for some of these communities. It looks like relief packages hasn't gotten in everywhere, and we are 30 days into this quarantine. Many has received 3 kilo rice, 4 cans of sardines, and maybe some what do you call it, meatloaf or something in a can, and that's about it in the last 30 days. And most of these people, they're trike drivers, jeepney drivers, construction workers, and they have absolutely no possibility to earn any money at this point. And many of you could probably associate yourself with that around the world today. Here is a little photo op. This is the people that helped to carry out the mission for today, and I thank them all. Thank you for watching. God bless. Subscribe, share, like. Goodbye. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button. And then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next video.